Why is it sending out the wrong message if exercise is always the right message?
I just think that when you walk into a Nike store and you are faced with a body image which is a large, in my opinion, overweight, unhealthy to look at mannequin, the same way as if you had a skinny, stick-thin mannequin, you're looking at two images that aren't healthy. And for me, being a body coach and a personal trainer, health has got to come first.
Cause I'm a boss.
In today's video, I'm going to be talking about the backlash Nike received after this photo went viral on Twitter, on Instagram of a plus-size mannequin. Now, the thing that I'm not quite understanding, why are health critics, why are health professions giving this the time nor the day? You know, like, why are they being so negative? Like, isn't it your job to look at things from a positive perspective? Isn't it your job to help encourage people who are not healthy to get healthy? And let's also keep in mind when it comes to these health critics and these health professions that are criticizing this plus-size mannequin, this is in a fitness store. This mannequin is in a fitness store, and the fitness store is Nike, and it represents getting fit, being healthy. So why are people criticizing this mannequin? So you're body shaming, you're fat shaming. How can you judge a person's health by how they look?
The point of it, that everybody should exercise to be healthy.
Yes.
It's all about size inclusivity. You want to be able to walk into a store and feel like your size is being represented.
But it's the way that Nike has campaigned.
No, especially in fitness. We get so judged walking into a gym, right? Nike is basically saying we support your fitness journey, we support your fitness goals.
When I first started my weight loss journey, I didn't feel supported when it came to me being able to find clothes to work out in, me feeling comfortable in the gym. I always felt like I was being judged, stereotyped. Oh, she's fat, she can't stop eating. And the reality was I took a pain medication and I took a steroid injection, and it made me morbidly obese. And I was criticized, I was judged, I was labeled something that I wasn't. And I've been dealing with this for some time now. You know, life happens, and life happened to me. Life happened to me at a very young age. It happened fast. I was 17 and I gained weight rapidly, out of control. I had no control over it. And I hate how people stereotype you like, oh, you're fat because you can't stop eating, when in reality, a lot of women deal with health issues, side effects of medications that they took out of the aspect of trusting their doctor. You know, I trusted my doctor, so I did what the doctor told me to do. But why am I having all of these negative side effects? So for this woman who calls herself a health profession to sit there and to judge women because they don't look a certain way, and to label them unhealthy because they don't look a certain way, it's unfortunate, you know, to have these people in these positions to help people, to motivate people to get healthy, but on the low, they are stereotyping you. How does that make you feel? And, you know, people talk a lot of shit on trainers who virtually train people, or people who used to be fat, but maybe they never went to school to be a personal trainer, or they talk about people who do the virtual training online, like maybe they went through a weight loss journey like myself, and then now they want to help people. I feel like those are the best type of people to be mentored by, because they've been through it, you know. And to have someone sit there and stereotype you that have never been fat, it's like, you don't understand, you don't get my struggle. So for you to speak on it, the audacity. Finally cleaning out my closet, and I just wanted to show y'all this. These were my pants.
Totally agree, Hayley, and I'm all for larger women, for all women,
so then why
for
don't you
everybody
agree
to
with
get
a
into the
mannequin
gym.
being
Okay,
of that size?
let me explain. Okay, the reason why
They
I
also
don't
have
agree.
parasport mannequins as well. There's a whole multitude of
Let me
different
explain.
mannequins.
I feel that we have got to do what we can because it's a huge problem with health in everybody of all ages. Okay, Hayley, hang on. And basically, when you walk into Nike, if they'd have campaigned and got that collection out amongst all the other clothes and made nothing much of it, not stick a mannequin that size in the front there, maybe they could have sold those items, including a leaflet.
All right, look, here's what
giving tips, giving tips.
Here's the interesting thing.
So she's basically saying that the mannequin should have never been put out there on display because she feels it is encouraging women to look like that. And again, what is wrong with looking like that? If she's healthy, if she's working out, what is wrong with looking a certain way? To have a health profession come on here and make these statements, it's outlandish to me because you are stereotyping a person and you are body shaming that person by how they look. When I was 358 pounds, I didn't have any health issues. I didn't have diabetes. I didn't have high blood pressure. I didn't have high cholesterol or anything like that. The only issue was I was at risk to have these things because I was morbid obese, but I didn't have any of these things. I was healthy. The only thing was I was morbid obese, and I was morbid obese again because I trusted my doctor when it came to the pain medication that he prescribed and also when it came to the steroid injection. So again, my health was in check. However, my weight was out of control because of hormone issues that the steroid injection caused me to have. So again, she's sitting here as a health profession criticizing women who look a certain way, and it's ridiculous. I was plus size, I was morbid obese, and I was healthy. I was just morbid obese. My size put me at a higher risk to be unhealthy. Again, my size put me at a higher risk to have diabetes, high cholesterol. It put me at a higher risk, but I still was healthy. I was a healthy individual. I worked out. I, for the most part, ate healthy, but I couldn't lose the weight. I struggled with losing the weight. And so this stereotype really needs to stop. Like, we need to dead this stereotype because you have women out here who are gaining weight because of hormone issues. You have women out here who are gaining weight because they took a medication or a birth control. And this whole stereotype, oh, she's fat because she eats a lot, is bullshit. And majority of us who are fat, we don't eat a lot. We don't eat that much. It's the skinnier ones that eat more. It's the skinnier ones that can go and eat at McDonald's every day and they can't even walk up a flight of stairs, or they can't even work out because they eat like shit every day. So to stereotype a bigger person just because they're bigger or they look a certain way, what is the deal? I don't understand. It's all about your health. It's all about what it looks like on the inside. So if you're not a doctor, you can't judge a person on the exterior of how they look to say, oh, they're unhealthy. How can you say that?
I don't like the celebration of morbid obesity, of Cosmo putting her on the cover in the way they did and making out this is a positive body image. However, my main argument against the likes of Tess Holliday was you should be spending more time trying to get your weight down and get fit.
I agree with what you're saying, but if they were selling those clothes with a leaflet that gave health tips, fat loss tips, healthy weight loss tips...
A lot of these people want to actually go into the gym, but they're not going into the gym because of people like you. I'm sorry.
Oh, no, sis. Oh, no, Hayley. Don't you apologize. There's a few things that I want to point out. In this part of the video, I'm strictly giving my opinion, and I'm going to lay it on heavy because this is truly how I feel. And I have every right to speak on this because my history is pretty deep when it comes to this topic. So let's get into it. First off, I want to start by agreeing with the male anchor. We should not encourage bad health. And bad health looks differently though. You know, it's not packaged like Tess Holliday. It's not always packaged like that. Sometimes we see women on Instagram who promote flat tummy teas who are very unhealthy, who eat In-N-Out burger every other day, who eat French fries, who eat like shit. but they're promoting flat tummy tea online. But because they look a certain way, they get the pass. They're labeled healthy because you are stereotyping them to be that way because they look a certain way. When it comes to Tess Holliday, she's packaged differently, but this woman was able to conceive a child at her size and her weight. Most women who are not in good health, no matter the size, cannot conceive a child. So is she really unhealthy? You cannot judge a person's health by how they look. Unless you are going to the doctor's office and you're sitting there with them and you're listening as the doctor reads off their annual, whatever the case may be, you cannot say if they're unhealthy or not. And again, this is a woman who is a size 22 who was able to conceive a child. And I don't believe she did it with IVF or anything. I think she did it naturally. So is she truly unhealthy? You cannot say by looking at her. And there are women like, for example, Tia, I think Maori, she wasn't able to conceive due to health reasons. But if you looked at her, you looked at her size, you would think she was perfectly fine. But she was struggling due to health-related issues with conceiving. And now, after changing her diet, after changing her lifestyle, she was able to conceive her daughter. So these are things that I ask myself. Now, the only issue that I have with Tess Holliday, and I really don't have an issue with her necessarily, it's just the industry. A Black woman could never be a size 22 supermodel. You know, we could never be morbid obese and be a supermodel. We could never be that size. Now, morbid obese to me doesn't equal unhealthy to me. Morbid obese equals to me like you're just a bigger size, you know. And right now I'm considered to be overweight, and I've lost 150 pounds and I'm still considered to be overweight, and I sit at 207 pounds as of today, and I'm still considered to be overweight. But most people are like, you don't even look like you weigh that much. But that is how much I weigh. That is what the scale reads. And when it comes to the health industry, I'm still considered to be overweight. So it's really, it just comes down to, you cannot judge a person, you cannot stereotype a person by how they look. And body positivity is all about your health. Body positivity is not about how you look. It's all about your health, your mental health. It's about how you view yourself, your self-awareness. Hopefully you look at yourself and you think that very highly of yourself. Like, that's what body positivity is to me. It's not about looking a certain way. And I don't think Tess Holliday promotes that. I think she promotes embracing yourself for who you are and rolling with that, you know, working out at that size. And even if you will never be able to be a certain size or a certain weight, that you still take care of yourself. Like, she's working out with the fitness trainer. I believe her name is Marissa. She's a fitness guru. I follow her on Instagram, and her workout videos and her posts on fitness are just highly inspirational. And she has also helped me with my fitness journey just by posting things to her Instagram. So I think Tess is now encouraging women to be healthy at whatever size. You know, you don't have to look like Marissa to be considered healthy, and you can still work out and have fun and look the way that you look and accept yourself for who you are. So this is all that I have regarding this video. I would love your opinion on this topic, so comment down below. Do you think Nike is promoting or encouraging morbid obesity? Comment down below. Please subscribe to my channel, hit that notification bell so that you're notified when I upload. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video.